Doodly doo. Alright, so. Whew, let's get started then. Do a new game.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Very rough. Also, very gruesome, apparently. It's not that gruesome. It's gruesome.
Is the war finally over?
To adjust the audio and everything.
Swordsman Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose. Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
I'll adjust the audio once the opening cutscenes are all done.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Okay. So, sound. Okay, so let's. Wow, this is only at 7. Let's try 4? No, let's try 5. Let's see how 5 goes. And if I need to turn it down more later, I will. A letter thrown into a well. Kuro's wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Now, I'm normally really good at this game, but I have not played this game in forever, so expect me to
That shinobi
suck.
at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again. Probably imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy. Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
Doodly-doo. Sneaking past you assholes. Doodly-doo. Can I turn off the tutorials? Because I really don't need those at this point in my life. Does not look like it. Okay. They only exist, like, early on in the game anyway, so... It's nice that there's a giant hole in the side of the wall that leads to a cliff.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In
What is
accordance
it?
with the bond of lord and retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
No! Fuck. Why would you do this to me? Kusabi Maru, a katana given by Kuro the Divine Heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. The name Kusabi Maru beseeches, a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra the blade itself may manifest.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Healing Gourd, a gourd filled with vitality-restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd, made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it. Wolf, do you have something for me?
Nope.
I see. I leave this in your hands then, Wolf.
I'm not gonna make it that hard on myself. Basically, if you give him his charm back, Kuro's charm, what it does is it means that if you block, even if you block an attack, you take chip damage, unless it's a perfect block. So basically, you have to counter everything perfectly to avoid taking chip damage. Yeah. There are some people who do insane, like, no damage, Demon's Bell, no Kuro's Charm, runs of this game. I am not one of those fucking people. New game +7. Right. I thought there was something else up here. Was it really just the pellets? Guess it was just the pellets. Don't mind me. I also forgot to use the healing gourd. Either of those guys could have killed me with one hit. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a god of this game, after all. Well, attack me? The hell? These guys actually deflect back, so you can't just kill them by spamming your attacks like the other guys. So it's like, okay, come on, attack me. Whoopsie. Oopsie poopsie. That was my fault. And now I get to go at this with full health and a healing gourd. I wonder if you can... No, you can't sneak up on this guy. There's no way. Whoopsie. Greed again. I always get a little greedy in this opening section because it's the opening section. So my brain is like, easy peasy. But I'm starting a brand new game, so I can't just do that. That's not smart. Does not open from this side. I could totally just breeze through it if I were on my normal profile, where I have everything. But on a brand new game, that's not allowed.
Secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge. We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Exactly, yeah. Everything's easy when you've got everything. Fully upgraded, all the skills, max level. Great. Those pellets in my second slot. So where's the healing gourd, heals a bit of health instantly. The pellets are an item that causes you to regenerate health slowly for a little bit. This appears to be escape route. Call the divine arrow with the reed whistle.
wolf. You found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
I can't stop hearing Ash now. God damn it.
To think that this is the only way. To run from the fated bloodline is the only answer.
I'm gonna put a fistful of ash in there. I never used the fistful of ash before.
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
Hold on. Gotta slurp my ice cold tea. Good shit.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
Alright, this is gonna be tough. Let's see how well I can do against him.
You face Genichiro Akira.
Oops. Not where I wanted to land. Why did you not dodge? Oh, I threw the fistful of ash at him, though.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer?
Yes. But unless you're on
The divine heir will be coming with me.
if you're on a first playthrough, it's really fucking hard. Unless you're really, really good. If I were at my best I've ever been, if I hadn't, like, stopped playing for a long while, I probably could have beaten him there. And if you do beat him, the cutscene is different. Like, he staggers back, and that shinobi that was carrying Lord Kuro off at the end throws a shuriken at you to distract you, and then Genichiro cuts your arm off. So they don't just ignore the fact that you beat him, which is really cool. But the story still goes on.
What is that?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Shinobi prosthetic, an artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor. A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is stained with thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic?
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools? I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
First thing we do, we head around back. And grab the light coin purse. Purse of coin. And we grab pellet.
Never seen you before. Your name? Won't tell me. But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request to face me in battle. Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship. It was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this? Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine. Well?
Very well.
Right then. Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom. In that case, I stand as your opponent. Face me again. Face me again. Yes. Splendidly done. In that case, I stand as your opponent.
I always like to just run through the screen, so make sure I've, like, I don't know, it's some sort of completion of mindset bullshit, I don't know.
Yeah. I expected no less of you. In that case, I stand as your opponent. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Splendidly done. About our training. I think it's about time we tried something closer to a real fight. Don't you? Come at me with the intent to kill. No better way to prepare for the real thing. What's wrong?
Why do you go to such lengths?
Half to pass the time, and the other half, well, I want to loosen that furrowed brow of yours. All right. Enough talk. Let's begin. Now, let's begin.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm not done. I just keep expecting to swing in, so...
Yeah. Excellent. I expected no less of you. Have you noticed? This temple attracts those with nowhere else to go. I certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time. Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
So when I first played this, I misunderstood what he said there. When he said that, interesting things make their way into the offering box. I thought it was like some mechanic where just you get random items for free throughout the game or something. That's not the case. What it is, there's certain items that you can only get at certain places, at like certain, you know, basically like if there's a certain vendor that can sell you an important item or something, and they die at some point in the story, then you miss out the chance to get on the item normally. But instead, it makes its way into the offering box, and you can get it from the offering box, so that you do not miss the chance to get it. It's a pretty neat mechanic. Like in my first playthrough, I had there's an ability that you can only get by buying it from a vendor, where basically if an enemy is in the air, you can jump up and insta-kill them. And I missed the chance to get that, so it showed up in the offering box. That was the only time I missed something in the game on my first playthrough. Or, yeah, missed something that there was only one chance to get or whatever. Now I can acquire loot. Ceramic shards are surprisingly useful because you can use them to draw people over into stealth kills. That's why did you land over here? Why? Why did I go that far? I love the combat in this game so fucking much. If I'd given Kuro his charm back, I would have gotten fucked up. Hello, doggy. I've never actually used the sugars, I don't think, except on like really rare occasions. I'm not one who, you know, like fucks around with temporary bonuses a whole lot in games. It always just seems pointless. shuriken wheel, a mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen. Can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. While it is palm-sized, a surprising number of shuriken can fit into the shuriken wheel, as the edges were designed for stacking. A fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with a shinobi's talent. I hit the block button. Right. Forgot about the hard armor on that. Yes, okay, I don't need that tutorial now, thank you. Now we get our first prayer bead and our first gourd seed. Both very important items. Whoops, forgot I can't open that door. Just gotta go over it. Forget, was there a... No, I should go back. Yes. Enhanced physical attribute requires 4 prayer beads. I only got the 1 right now. And basically, whenever you get 4 prayer beads, you will get prayer beads from mini bosses. And when you get 4 prayer beads, you combine them into a prayer necklace, which upgrades your health. So it increases your maximum health. Whoops, don't mean to get in your personal space.
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor, and I will assist you in that capacity.
You made this gourd?
Yes. It was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes. Medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right. Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters in your gourd will increase.
Such a strange medicine.
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume of the medicinal water. I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
This white mark, is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Are you done?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me. Goodbye.
Oh right, I have a shuriken wheel.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
I said before that your prosthetic arm was a fang, but by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it here. I'll fit that tool for you.
And now we get the loaded shuriken. Shuriken wheel prosthetic tool, fitted shinobi prosthetic, costs spirit emblems to use. Pull the shuriken, load it into the wheel, and launch it at a target in a single flowing motion. Swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture, particularly against those with a tendency to take to the air. A very important thing to note. You do more damage to enemies in the air. And enemies do more damage to you if you are in the air.
No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something? Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there? Don't do anything funny with it.
Just a second. Oh, I haven't actually equipped the loaded shuriken. The shuriken is one that is so versatile that I keep it equipped all the time in my first slot. Like, constantly in my first slot. Sick. Okay. Now we travel. Oh yeah, you can buy. So you need these spirit emblems. You need them to use your prosthetic tools, and you can just buy them straight up from the idol. This is not where I wanted to go, but that'll do. What did I hit that I just fell straight down? Hey, want to fight me, please? Fine, I'll just stab you. No! It's just threw a rock at me. There were any... I don't think there were any items over here. There was items in here. Okay. Ow. I literally stopped for a second and just watched his attack come in. There was a wall. You know, there was indeed a wall.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
You know, I'm glad I already set your expectations to be very, very low for me. Because this is just sad. And he wasn't even, like, turned around, pressing. Thank you. No items. All I'm doing is checking for items that I've forgotten about. Fucking birds.
Oh, is that you, Inosuke? My son. Have you seen the young master?
I am not your son.
There you go again, Inosuke. You always tease that I'm getting senile, but a mother knows her own son. Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake.
Young Lord's Bell Charm. A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered.
Who is it? Is somebody there?
Yes.
That voice. No. Could it be? Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami, a vassal of the Hirata family. Or at least I was. I ask a favor. Might you look in on the old lady in that house? She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one from another.
I met your mother. She gave me a bell.
She did she? You have my thanks. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherently. Something about offering it to Buddha.
Hello. Goodbye. Something. This. I believe there's a path. Yes. There's a path over this way if I can just get that bread. Gamers. Why did you just drop? Is this not the path I was thinking of? I know there's a merchant around here. Where are you? Where are you? I'm so scared now. Is it really not? The memorial mob should be here. Why am I not finding the memorial mob? Just around here somewhere. Where do I go to next with them? Okay, fine. I found it. There's the memorial mob. I was heading in the wrong direction. Because I'm a stupid face.
Care to purchase an offering?
An offering?
Indeed. I sell items to be offered to the dead, so they might rest in peace. From the looks of you, I'd wager you know a thing or two about death. Go ahead, buy an offering.
Let's see. Robert's firecrackers are 500. I have 118. I have 4 Litecoin verses. That'll be enough. That'll do it. And now I've got the firecrackers. Firecrackers from across southern seas can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Makes a deafening sound, frightening to animals. Sold by little Robert and his father to raise funds for their travels. Their voyage brought them to Japan, where they would seek the undying, in an attempt to extend Robert's life.
Don't use that thing around here. You'll scare the crows. They're very intelligent. Leaps and bounds smarter than other animals. Cruelty won't be tolerated.
Alright, you don't need to say it that way. Even if you're absolutely right. No, get back up there, grab the fucking item. Whoops. Oh well. He's dead. Again, I hit jump. What is happening?
Ah, I know you. Yeah. You're that good Sir Shinobi, sir. Well, I haven't seen you since, well, since that night.
What night?
You don't remember?
No.
Ah, I see. You don't remember. Listen, sir, you and I, we've met before. I was a thief back then. But those days are behind me. Now, I'm an upright and honest merchant. Only problem is, I'm broke. And being broke, I don't have anything to sell. So, good sir, would you mind lending me just a few coins to get my business going? I'll stock something useful just for you. You bet I will. And as a little bonus, I'll tell you all about that night. What do you think? Pretty good deal, right?
This guy is basically Richard.
Here's some coin.
Thanks, good sir.
Now talk.
Yes, of course. That night. So my gang broke into the Hirata estate. Now, as you're aware, the Hirata family is part of the Ashina. Now, normally they'd mop the floor with petty thieves like us. I mean, no sweat. But it just so happens we broke in during a battle. Yeah. Almost all of the young samurai were away from home, and it was a prime opportunity. Then, we started a fire and cleaned out the place. That there's when I met you. You were looking for something. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Well, that's all I know about that night.
I see.
Yeah. That look you're making now. You had that same look on your face that night. You still looking or something? Listen, good sir. For a price, I might be able to tell you some other tidbits you might find useful. For a price, of course. I'm a merchant now, you know, so...
I'll buy some information.
Thank you very much for your patronage. Since you're a shinobi, I'll give you some information about shinobi tools.
If you could.
Now, I've seen this tube. A tube with fire blasting out of it. Huh? When we broke into the Hirata estate, one of my pals nabbed one. That's the sound the fire makes when it blasts out.
Flame barrel memo. A tattered note written by Anayama. Seems to be from some years ago. Lucrative info number 36. When we broke into Hirata Estate, we found a barrel that spewed flames. The boys lit a roaring bonfire with it and made merry with the drink. Must have been a shinobi's tool.
A fire-shooting tube at the Hirata estate. We'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
This man was from Hirata. I must pay my respects.
Lord Kuro.
Lady Emma, are there other Hirata survivors?
There are very few of us left.
I see. Apologies. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage. This was their fate. Because of those that pursued me. I didn't mean to involve them.
Okay. Having some major difficulties with jumps for some reason. Like that. Like, why aren't you jumping there? Am I just overestimating how much ground I have to jump with? Is that my problem? So we've got one skill point. Do we... No, we don't even have any skill trees yet. Okay, well. Let's head back to the dilapidated temple.
I saw you and Lord Kuro in a vision.
A vision?
Yes. Where is Lord Kuro right now?
He's being kept near the keep at Ashina Castle. The gate to the castle, however, is shut.
I see.
Notice anything different?
Yes.
Like what?
I died. The Divine Heir's voice reached out to me, and suddenly I was alive again.
So you died, and now you're alive again. So that means it has to do with resurrection.
Resurrection?
Lord Kuro. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly.
Impossible.
Yes. It is rather strange, and yet, it is happening here and now. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost.
Dun dun dun.
What is it?
Seems to me your battle sense has returned. You're more like a
You know,
shinobi
somewhat.
than before.
I'm still kind of
If
sucking.
only a little. Take this.
Now we have a skill tree. Shinobi Esoteric Text, a book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi, grants the ability to learn shinobi-style skills. Within this text are the innermost secrets of the shinobi art, such as attacks performed in the air and hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by samurai.
What is it?
Shinobi techniques. Recorded within are fighting techniques that cannot be performed by samurai. Whether you make use of them or not is up to you. Shinobi aren't the only ones with their own fighting techniques.
Right, I can only spend skill points at, right. Forgot about that. / Mikiri counter. So I'm gonna save this skill point I have because the first thing I want to get is the Mikiri counter, but that takes 2 skill points. The Mikiri counter is basically one of the most important moves in the game.
Oh, it's you. You may use me to hone your swordsmanship, if you like. In that case, I stand as your opponent. Face me again. Face me again. I expected no less of you. And this temple attracts those with I certainly fit that description. And I suppose interesting.
Okay, so we heard that. I think I have to finish that training to get to his next free combat.
Like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
I need the Mikiri counter before I can do the thrust attack training properly.
I can hear the ring of a bell chime.
You mean this old bell? An old woman asked me to offer it to Buddha.
That bell. Have you seen it before?
No, it is unfamiliar.
It appears the bell disagrees. I think it's trying to tell you something.
What?
Give it as an offering. The kind-faced Buddha near the wall is different from the Buddhas I make. It was carved by the hand of the true sculptor.
I want clotted cream. You should ship some to me. Prosthetic tool fitted with Robert's firecrackers costs spirit emblems. Unleashes an explosive flash that briefly blinds foes and inflicts posture damage on beast-type enemies. Has a wide frontward field of effect that can impact multiple foes at once. Suitable for temporarily immobilizing enemies and particularly good for scaring beasts. Aw, that sucks.
If you want more forms for that fang of yours, you'll need to search for more shinobi tools. There's no turning back from this path now. The least I can do is load.
I'd loan you a large, shallow dish if I could.
Close your eyes. Hear the bell speak to you. The bell's chime will stir your thoughts and awaken old memories from their slumber.
Ah, memories. Fistful of ash.
You're the son of... Oh.
What happened?
Thieves at Hirata Estate. You must hurry. The divine error.
What year is it?
What year? An odd question.
Tell me.
It's the year of the Dragon Spring pilgrimage.
The Dragon Spring pilgrimage? That was 3 years ago. What is this? The sculptor mentioned an old memory. I don't remember any of this, but it appears this is the past.
Thank you for expositing and then dying.
The Dragon Spring pilgrimage. That was what is...
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dowsing powder. Treasure carp scale. Sparkling scale from a treasure carp. To the average person is just a beautiful scale, but there are some who exalt a certain master, who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile.
Know about carp scales? The sparkling, shining scales of the treasure carp. Bring them to me, and I'll reward you handsomely. Bring me some scales next time.
easy. Definitely starting to get back into it a bit. My rhythm is returning, or something like that. Whew. There's nothing back here. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just everybody's alerted. See, it's fine. Now nobody's alerted. Because I'm a master shinobi. Oh god, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm a master shinobi. Hey, can I move? Fucking how many of you? Would you fuck off? Fuck the fuck off. Let me drink my fucking water. Fucking hydrate. Fuck the dog. Oh, you're not alerted yet. That's weird of you. There was a huge fight over there. How are you not alerted, sir? Have you literally just been sitting there drinking this whole time? Alright, good night. Fucker. Flame barrel. An iron barrel that spews fire. Can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. It is difficult to control the rage-filled red eyes with the power of man alone. However, a fire-based weapon could be a means of resisting them. They are said to fear fire above all else. Dowsing powder, pellet, Mibu balloons. Item here, it's a fistful of ash. Lots and lots of ash and Ashina. Really, you're gonna get stuck on that tiny little flap. Come on.
Hello. You are a shinobi, if I'm not mistaken. Take the shinobi axe from the temple and split their skulls wide open. Please.
You got it. You see nothing, it's fine. Everything is fine, sir. Don't worry, these guys just won't hear that. Go back to your position so I can eavesdrop on you. I want to eavesdrop before I kill you. Thank you.
We burning this temple next, boss? No, leave it. Go on to the next one. But if there's any offerings, we could give them to Lord Juzo. Enough! We don't take from Buddha. How many times do I have to tell you before it sinks into your sick skull? Please, don't get angry at me, boss. I'm sorry my skull's so thick.
And now you do. I don't know who you thought you were yelling to. I killed the only other dude with you. Shinobi Axe of the Monkey, a heavy black iron axe used by shinobi, can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. This boorish axe is used less for cutting and more for breaking things with its weight. Once the favored weapon of a shinobi known as the Bounding Monkey of the Sunken Valley, it was lost along with his left arm. Coin purse. I love money. Fucking birds. Was there nothing over here except for the birds? I misremember that. Well, let's open this shortcut real quick. And this shortcut takes us all the way back to this Buddha idol here. We're gonna this Buddha idol, we're gonna rest. Then we travel back to dilapidated temple. We attach our new prosthetic tools.
So, you're back.
Was that a dream? Or was it real?
Whether it was a dream or it was reality, I have no idea. There is one thing I can tell you. The great Buddha has seen fit to awaken old memories within you. What you felt, what you remembered, that is what it all depends upon.
I'm not sure if what I saw is what truly happened.
That's how it works.
Okay, Flame Vent, a prosthetic tool made from a loaded flame barrel. Costs spirit emblems to use. Deals fire damage to enemies via short-range blast of fire while also inflicting burn status. It is difficult to control the rage of those with red eyes through the power of man alone. They do, however, fear flame above all else. This tool has the power to make them tremble. Then the loaded axe. Prosthetic tool loaded with a heavy shinobi axe. Costs spirit emblems to use. The strength of the loaded axe lies in its heft. One strike can easily turn a wooden shield into splinters or shred an enemy's posture.
The shinobi prosthetic. Appears you've taken to it quite well. Here, this is for you.
Prosthetic Esoteric Text, a book of secrets that details a variety of techniques for use with a shinobi prosthetic. Grants the ability to learn prosthetic style skills. Written by a man who abandoned the path to shinobi but could not bring himself to discard his painstaking research. He never expected to pass these on to anyone else.
It contains ways to bite into your foes with that fang of yours. In other words, fighting techniques for your prosthetic arm.
I see.
I had thought that prosthetic techniques wouldn't ever be needed again, but it seems I was wrong. No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation. Thus is the fate. You'll understand when you need something.
Nope. No new questions.
Another time then. I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Okay, so now I can do my preferred lineup. I think it was Flame Vent in the middle, Loaded Axe on the end. I think that was how I preferred to line them up. And then I just spam this button and it's really fun. Okay. Skills. We grab the Mikiri counter first before anything else. Run and slide. Allows one to slide into. Oh, I forgot that was a skill you needed to get. Chasing Slice for the shuriken, firecracker, and I forget what else. And the grappling hook attack, I don't really need that. That's not a huge deal. Chasing Slice, though, will be is a good one. Then I think I'll wrap the stream up there for tonight. So that will be it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, I guess. No problem. Bye-bye.